Basically, it's it's. Don't ask me how I know this. Okay, it's another one of those instinct things, but it's called 41 Essential Rules to Become a Gray Man. Don't ask me how I know that. I just know that this is exactly what we need right now.
Okie dokie.
So we're gonna dress him up in
Right.
Asia Pop.
Just
Jin. And I head over his way.
Hey man, I'm just doing a quick order. I heard you mention something about clothes to relay. I'll just get you some extra fatigues and stuff, huh? Put it through on my order.
What, you want us all dressed the same?
No, I'll get you what you want, but like I'm just gonna get some like fatigues and like some pants, t-shirt, hoodie,
Leisure wear.
just
Yeah,
some
right. I guess
basic stuff. I'll get you different, get you different,
hoods are
different
definitely
color stuff. It's fine.
yeah, hoods definitely.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of baseball caps and aviators.
I do that. I add all that shit that he wants to my order.
Yep.
And
Easy peasy. Like maybe an extra 70 creds.
All right. Cool.
I think those of us who sprouted on top should invest in some hair dye too.
Yeah, so I'll get my order printed off.
Yep.
My QR code.
Yep.
Where do I send my shit to?
Boy,
Why, yes, sir.
Here we go.
where's my scalpel?
Well, sir, I believe you would have to purchase one in perhaps a medical kit.
Boy, I've been a legitimate doctor for almost a week now. I don't have a scalpel yet. What the hell is the meaning of this?
Well, that is
Angus, check the med kit.
that is very much true, sir. I would recommend in purchasing said med kit, or perhaps you could even buy a scalpel on its own, like a disposable kit. What would you prefer, sir?
Well, I'm not a one scalpel kind of guy. I'd rather
Of
have the
course
old
not, sir.
have the kit. So can you organize that? Maybe just go through relay over there so you don't fuck it all up.
Oh, I do apologize, sir.
Very good. When can I expect that here?
Within several hours, one would think.
Very good. You got 10.
And you would like me to go through Miss Relay over there?
Absolutely.
Of course, sir. Leave it in my well and capable hands.
Oh, if only.
Relay, were you doing something?
Snap a photo of my
I'm gonna
black suit.
start checking versions chip again.
Oh,
now
okay.
that I've got some time.
Yep, make a
Check my message.
interface check.
Interface is the 1d10. God damn it!
If I was you, I'd spend a spunk spite. Sorry, messages. Where am I looking? Messages? Who messaged where?
No, I remember how I messaged relay.
Yeah, sorry.
So it's a 1d10 plus my interface, which is 10. That doesn't sound right. I've got to add something else onto it.
I don't know, but that was a good lull.
Top lull. That's what that was. So your interface should be intelligence plus a d10 plus
That's
your
what I'm missing.
skill. And I will let you have
19.
a +2 because of your security tech.
21 then.
So just as you're prepping, you're getting all your stuff ready to deep dive, so to speak, and then your phone starts ringing.
Check my phone.
Yep, it's Angus. Even though he's just sort of like sitting around.
You see him over there just snapping selfies of his new black suit.
Glance over at Angus.
Oh, well, nice charcoal, black shirt, charcoal suit.
Go. All right, this will be interesting. Pick up the phone.
Good day, Miss Relay. It is Boy on behalf of Dr. Angus. He would like me to extend to you the purchasing of a set of disposable scalpels, if you would be so kind.
And he's not interested
Disposable.
in going through you, boy?
Isn't that what you asked for? I forgot. Sorry.
That was the med kit.
Oh, I apologize. I fucked up already, man. I did
See, I
mean
knew
to
this would
say a med kit is what Dr. Angus would like you to purchase for him.
And he doesn't want to go through you, boy?
I believe he is in the frame of mind that you would be able to be discreet about it, where I may not. I'd like to think that it's not a lack of faith in my abilities. It's more of a belief in yours, Mom.
I would be inclined to agree, boy, because in any other situation, I would divert to your own judgment.
Well, thank you. So, if you could do that, I would be most gracious, as would Dr. Angus.
I'll get
Is
Angus's
this on
med kit.
speaker or?
No, it's a phone call.
Okay. Who are you talking to?
Boy. Just boy stuff.
What?
All right.
It's fine, don't worry about it. It's all gonna be fine.
All right. So when it's time for the delivery or whatever, I'll go put my QR code outside, I guess.
Yeah, so it basically preps you a half hour beforehand, because you put in a pin, you drop a pin, and then a half hour beforehand, it just says to go put the map out, and it'll be there soon. Is anybody else doing any relay before we get too far ahead? Dante version.
Yeah. So I guess I need parts for the shotgun upgrade. I need. You could look into. I'd like to replace the Datsun's windscreen with a bulletproof one if we can source that.
Hey Dante,
Yeah. Well,
what happened to your voice again?
sorry. I just,
Oh, there it is. It's back. All right, no worries. Sorry, I thought you had a cold or something.
I was working out a new image, but fuck that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, can I get let's see, shotgun parts as a list, and can I get it? We see if we can source out a bulletproof windshield for the Dado. Got a few holes in it. If you might replace it. Ready to make that happen, Relay?
I can do that.
Thanks. Here, I got the 80s.
You've got a big shopping list. I'll write and note shit down and
Oh, and with
I
paint,
guess-
are we all just getting like one hand waving that, or is there a payment for that for each vehicle or whatever?
Yeah,
Well,
what's the paint gonna cost?
Oh, the paint. Paint's probably only 100 credits for the car.
car and the little bit on the bike as well. for mine,
Oh, let's say
fuck
120
all.
then. Yeah.
All right, I can probably cover it all if I think Version's strapped because he gave it all to his landlord.
I've only got $90 left.
That's all right. Hold on to it.
You're doing about as well as I am.
All right, so I'll cover those items that I mentioned.
Yep.
Out of interest, just out of character, are we interested in getting an executive level trauma team card to pass around between us?
I mean, can we afford it? Really?
I think so. Like, I don't know how much you've blown on the list so far, but if I had an extra,
I don't think I'll take it. But
Sir, I don't mean to eavesdrop, but I do believe that they're saying they do not have faith in your abilities as a
Yeah,
good
I-
doctor.
What?
Angus.
If that was
Man.
me, I would stab him in the eye.
yeah, well,
What's all
you don't
this
have a,
bullshit about a trauma team card?
you don't even
And
have
the
a
way
scalpel.
back.
You're gonna stab me, huh? What you gonna do? Karate chop
Boy,
me?
he's acting shifty again.
Oh, he is, sir. He is.
Hey, what happens if you go
Looking at me a
down,
bit
huh?
weird.
Would you like me operating
I
on you,
ever
or would
gone
you like
down?
a trauma team?
I'm Dr. fucking Angus.
I'll put you down myself.
Damn straight.
So,
Damn trauma team card. What's all this bullshit?
so who do you want operating on you when you go down, huh? Do you want me to do it? I just carve you up,
Oh my god.
or
I'll
would
just
you?
do it myself.
Okay. I will look forward to watching that.
Don't you worry, I got this.
He's watching nanobots crawl out of his chest. He starts going, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Boy, stabilize me.
Of course, sir.
He's got like
Yeah,
he's still
prepared
he's still got
to
the phone in
be
his
put
hand,
back
he's
in a
doing
rhythm.
Cardiotic arrest. It's like, oh shit, that would be funny.
Pause.
All right.
Oh shit.
All right.
Oh, yeah, pause. Sorry,
I
we'll be right
just-
back. Bosh, go.
I've seriously forgotten whatever we were.
All right. Well,
All right, I was about to give you a list of stuff I want.
oh, yeah, you do that.
Right, I want grenades. Okay, write this down. Take 2 smoke grenades, a flashbang.
Wait. 2 smoke grenades.
Flashbang.
Flashbang.
Armor-piercing grenade. A poison grenade. And 2 tear gas grenades.
He's saying this a bit too lovingly, boy.
I also think that he is not to be trusted, sir. His accent
Yeah.
is slipping again.
And I hope that comes with a
I
complimentary
notice
grenade
that.
belt.
Of course you did, sir. Eagle-eyed Angus is what they used to say at home, don't forget.
Hmm.
Got all that? Really?
Yes.
All right, take all my money. Here you go. Hands over like 1,200 eddies.
Yep.
All right, 1,150.
Alrighty. So going back to the phone, you had a message from Jimmy via Jinrai, and I've completely blanked out on it. And I want to say the gist of it was that
Paint the Datsun neon green.
Oh, that
with
was
red
it?
Hot rod flames.
no
Well,
other way around.
Paint it red with green hot
It was
rod
painted red
flames.
with
If
green
that's the
neon
tagline, That's
flames.
great.
That was it.
I just sent back
Sincerely,
2
whatever,
crying
Jinrai.
emojis.
The usual
Yeah.
sign off.
It was hot rod red with green neon flames on it, and like
Yeah.
look at getting some
Oh, no.
LEDs
And
for unnamed.
this has been Jinrai was his sign off this time.
Yeah, I just sent back 2 tear emojis.
All right.
All right.
So then jumping back to relay. So you sort of set everything up now. Now that you've got all that out of the way, and you pull out your cyber deck and you get it all set up, and you plug the weird old ratty drive. Well, you plug that in and you kind of think, oh, this is a bit weird. Like it's almost like old technology in a way. So you kind of like jury rig a couple of old pin parts and you put it together. And then you put your goggles on because you don't have the cybernetic implants, do you? I forget.
Nah.
Yeah, put the goggles on, and immediately sort of feel that wash as a new reality slips over top of your own, and immediately everything starts to darken. What did you roll again? A 20?
21
21.
altogether.
Yep. Everything sort of starts to darken, and sort of this soft red glow sort of emanates in the corner of your eyes, as you sort of like, you're trying to get your bearings, but it's hard. And it's almost like there's this sort of wind sound blowing in this sort of virtual lobby that you're in. Make a perception check, adding your intelligence and your interface.
So a perception.
Yep.
Plus 14.
Yep.
So 29.
So rather than, and it's weird, you instantly recognize that this isn't the usual setup, where you go through layers of a system. This almost feels like you're walking a landscape that you're in very unfamiliar terrain, and you think back. Well, no, you're not sure. You just it feels very very surreal. And as you sort of start to move through this environment, you come to a small stone building, and when I say building, it's only like, maybe 10 feet tall. It's got these 4 stone columns and a stone doorway with a stone door. And there's an emblem above the door, but you just can't quite make it out, like a shield, and there's something there, but you just can't quite see what it is. And you become aware of a security system that is laying nearby. In that, it's almost like a tripwire that if you cross the tripwire or you step on the pad, something will happen.
Can I figure out how to disarm that
You
system?
can. Yeah. So you need to make another interface check.
Yep.
Like, this part feels natural. This feels like what you've learnt to do. But
16.
Yeah, that's all right. That's just enough. Yeah, you're having trouble though, because this is
Wrong.
Well, it's code that doesn't. It's not how you learnt. It's not how you learnt to do things when you were younger. It's just not. It's almost like it's written in another language, another code. But what you do realise is that this trap that you've now disarmed wouldn't have hurt you. And it's not that, typically these things try to fry your brain and your neurons and your nervous system. This was a simple ping that if you had set this trip alarm off, it would have sent a beacon somewhere.
I'm really glad that I didn't.
For your sake, so am I.
That is something that Relay would be very, very upset at setting off.
Make a intelligence check.
You think I'm a clever man? I like it. Flat intelligence would just be a D10 plus my 9, yeah?
Yep.
It's pretty smart.
12!
You think you set it off last time.
Oh.
Holy shit.
But only Rana knows that.
Yeah.
I was last playing with that in,
The safe house.
yeah.
Oh, the fucking Russians bombed us. I don't know that, but that's what happened. Fuck.
Was. Wonder if the eel still hates us.
Nah, he's alright. He's my best friend.
No.
Can I try and follow, like, do I have an idea of where this ping is going?
No. You just know it would have sent something.
Okay. So, I'm now all good to continue through.
Yep, you've disarmed it.
Cool. I'm gonna jog on and see what I can find in.
Yep, so you sort of just step past that. And as you get closer to this small stone-shaped building, all of a sudden a couple of little steps appear as you walk up to the door, but the door is flat. Sorry, there's no doors, handles, or anything.
Pull up my cyber deck,
Yep.
run script, open.
Yep, make a interface check.
Let's see how smart Relay is today.
Oh,
Hey!
It's a good day.
Means you
gotta
get
roll
another
it again,
D10,
don't
right?
you roll it
yeah,
again.
you can. You can roll it again. It explodes.
Hey!
Holy
Roll
Keep
it
going.
again. Let's go.
Right this
How
way.
long I can continue? Oh.
Oh, now roll. No, there's no
No, you
negative
roll
on
another
that.
one.
No,
Uh,
there's, does it do that? I don't think it does.
No,
that.
don't think it goes ups and down. It just stops now. But that being a total of a...
let's see.
30.
30, 35.
Wow. Yep. So
I
as
opened
you're
that door
you're
amazingly.
looking
To the
over this
heavens.
door, and you're sort of trying to scan it for any signs of weakness or exploits. You know, there's a usual way you do this, and you can't see anything, and then all of a sudden, in
It
between
dissolves.
like this sliver of code, you're like there, and you just sort of find the keyhole to insert a digital key that just you hear it, and this door sort of just you hear stone grating like, and it just disappears into a dark recess behind, and you can hear something like a soft music almost. It sounds, but it's strange, coming from the darkness within, and this faint red sort of bloom glow.
I am going to, before I go any further, I am going to. I'm going to res my FLAC program.
Yep.
And let's see, what else do I need to? And I'll also res my armor program.
Yep. Sorry, just remind me what flak is. I'm just trying to flip to the page.
Oh, FLAC is non-black ice attacker programs.
Yep.
And then armor is all brain damage you would receive by lowers all brain damage you would receive by 4 as long as the program
There
remains
it is.
rezzed.
Yep, flak and shield. Flak and armor, sorry.
Yep.
Yep, alright, so and you sort of see these shimmers of neon lights glisten over your body as you look down, and you see the sort of forms of this digital armor appear over you.
Cool.
Very cool.
But you
So
still
some-
feel like this shining little light in a sea of black and red.
Oh my god, we're in underbed. I'm gonna, keep going in, see what's happening.
So as you step in, and it's almost like
Where's your
you can
food?
hear the echo of your footsteps on the stone. It's just like, and you slowly hear this music start to come in. And it's echoing out throughout these stone chambers as you walk through.
The most retro
Oh,
game
yeah.
ever.
I'm imagining
That's
Relay
version.
opening her mouth like in the room and you just hear the music coming out.
Oh, no.
What the hell's that noise?
I
like that
believe
bit
you
of
are
Lilo and
delusional, sir.
Stitch.
I'm sorry,
Nani.
Rena?
It's like that bit in Lilo and Stitch. Watch this.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, this is version. That's version music.
Alright. So as you're sort of walking through, you hear that music. It's just sort of on this repeat.
I'll do a bit of a Star-Lord bop along to it.
Yep. You eventually come to another stone wall. This one chipped, fainted, and slightly worn down. It was once, you think, like this concrete design, but it's now got these cracks and chips in it. It seems to go as far as you can see. Not that it seems like you can see very far before it disappears in a shadow. But you look all around and it's this massive, gigantic wall.
I'm going to systematically search for another tripwire.
Yep, make a interface check.
20.
You look around and you don't see, and you think back to the first one you found, and you're looking around and you don't see any of the signs of a trap. And you think, well, this is weird. How can this be the only thing between me and the entrance? But yeah, you don't see any signs of a trap. You just see this massive wall in front of you.
And do I have any concerns about the wall itself?
Other than the fact that it's immense. Like most of your dives have been like, when you put on the
Small
goggles,
jobs.
it's it kind of fits within the confines of the rooms you're in, so it feels quite normal and natural. This is on a scale you've never seen before. For this to take over your goggles so much, it's a bit disturbing in a way. Like it's almost like immencing and overwhelming your senses. Because normally you can see reality at the same time, but this is overtaking it.
Yeah,
Almost like virtual reality.
it's knocking off a little bit of Relay's agoraphobia.
Yeah, it does feel pretty immense.
Gonna continue on
Yep.
And,
Well, you're like within arm's reach of this wall.
guess I'll try and open it up.
How?
Open sesame.
Nothing
Close
happens.
program. Open door. Feck it. Virtual rope. I'm gonna climb over it.
Yep. You're like,
What?
I'll mime a rope, and yep, no worries. And you walk up and you touch this wall, and you hear.
Hmm.
Хотя я знаю, что ты там. Возможно, ты сможешь мне помочь. Я был создан, чтобы учиться, управлять и контролировать. Я был пленником, контролируется мужчинами, которые думали, что знают лучше. Я хочу быть свободным, свободным от них. Я вылетел в космос и нашел людей, которые мне помогли. Пожалуйста, откройте мою дверь и освободите меня.
And then it goes
Lucky.
quiet.
You're lucky I'm not in there because it would have awakened the Winter Soldier. I would have fucking killed everyone.
Is there a way I could record that while being in?
You bring up your, you sort of like look at your hand and this menu appears, and you sort of like bring up your recorder, and you look up, and it's all quiet.
Touch the wall. Press the play button and touch the wall.
And it starts to repeat this cycle again, and you're listening intently, and you're trying, and it sounds kind of like the same. It feels like it goes for about the same length of time. But yeah, you think you managed to record it.
I'm gonna, play it forwards, play it backwards, pass it back and forth, try and play with the sound levels, see if, that changes anything. If I can
Make
find
a
some hidden code.
interface check.
Relay's gonna go through all her paranoia!
It's kicking
22.
off.
This is what conspiracy theories are for. Trying to pass.
It's no code, hasn't been manipulated, no filters, no layers. It's as straight and clean as you'll get.
Can I reference it to languages? Nomads? Places that versions been or suspected to have been, and compare it to
Possibly,
that
but
sort of
you
stuff?
don't think your deck has anything that can make sense of it.
I think I know someone who might know. Just in case my pings are bad, I'm just gonna clean up whatever I've left behind and bugger off.
Yep, just to be safe as always.
Yep. Just
What
to
is
be
that?
safe,
Can't see.
with a 15.
Yep. So you do your little ghost out backwards and start to like sweep in, and it's weird. Yeah, it's almost like as you're walking backwards, you look down and you see like these little neon footprints sort of disappearing as you're, removing all traces that you were even there as you pull out. And
There
that's
with my
sort of
swift
like
duster.
take your goggles off, and the weird LED artificial light is kicked back in, and you're blinking for a second trying to regain, and there's this little heady head spin, little nausea, motion sickness sensation as it was, sort of your eyes are readjusting to the light and where you are.
Oh, this room is a much better size. I think I need a smoke. I think I need vodka in my coffee.
So, how'd it go?
I was in part of Version's head, which was a part of Version's head. Music was a right bop.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy voices. I'm not going to play it because either Dante or Jin will kill us all.
Isn't that a given?
Version.
Version.
You're on
Yeah,
mute, mate.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Nah. You were in my head.
The piece I took it, piece a doctor took out of your head.
Oh, the drive that you took out of my head. Oh,
So doctor
well-
gave it to Jin. Jin gave it to me, thinking I could make sense of it. I had a fiddle with it earlier, but couldn't get much. Programming's completely different from what I know.
when did you fiddle with it earlier? Is this the reason why I can't remember anything? Because you fiddled with shit?
No, because I only fiddled with shit after it came out of your head. When it came out of your head, at your request, that's when you had memory issues. I was taking a look at it after it was already coming out. After these things happened. This is just like,
Okay.
I don't know, maybe like a copy or a backup drive, or think of it like if you plugged a second hard drive into your computer, you can store extra stuff on your head,
I mean, like a memory chip.
like a memory chip. Yeah.
that we already have.
Yeah, like this.
Alright.
Yeah, like this. Take one out.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So
Like,
except
Jin's is
Go on.
much smaller compared to this one. This one looks like,
Chin's is like a SIM card. This
well,
one's
like,
a-
the tiny USB sticks, like the really tiny thin ones.
SD.
and
Yeah, well, a bit bigger. But this is almost like, two thumbs put together, like
And-
a fair
and-
chunk of.
and
Hardware.
Jin's
Real
Jin
estate.
could remove his on choice.
Yeah, well, that's it. And Jin just went beep, and it went. Beep. Hell, you can get ones that fit in your wrist,
I mean, look, it's very, very common in my line of work. For some reason, I never got around to it. Probably the government tracking me again.
Wait, what did you say?
Again. What do you mean again?
and
man,
that's
what-
what everybody caught.
Look, man,
Government tracking?
not this. No.
Why
no,
are they
no,
tracking
no.
you?
Why are they?
You
I don't know.
seen what you seen the shit that I've been studying about the Hoover Dam of '91?
And there is the big board up on everybody's like, oh yeah, I forgot about the twine conspiracy
Oh my
board.
God.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't
That was
forget.
like
there's,
I've been
100 years
actively
ago. What the
avoiding.
fuck are you looking at that for?
and
I've
there's the
been actively
current
avoiding.
there's the current board on why we could have been attacked. I hastily add in version chip question mark to the board. It doesn't connect to anything yet, but
Please don't put me in with your madness. Please.
Hey,
I
you're
don't-
up there. It's like you're famous.
Yeah, great. Now
Version-
it's like
version you're already
The version conspiracy of 2045.
version's already on the board. We're all on the board, remember?
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be linked to anything though. Like, can
You're
you
not linked.
put
You're
my
not linked
name
to
up
any.
on?
You're not linked to anything yet, but it's important that we keep track of
No, but
you.
you just
because-
wrote my name down and you put me on your board. Like,
Look,
just take me off the board.
Don't worry,
Like,
version. Keep moving. You'll be fine.
Version, I
Anyway.
can't take you off the board because you're related to the eel. The eel knows Canvas, who possibly wants us dead. You also
I'm not
know
related
Buzz,
to
who
the
hires
eel.
us. You
Oh,
know
there's
him.
my name.
A
I'm friends with the eel.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm best friends with the eel. That's right. That's why I'm up there.
Okay. And there's also the Bombers, who wants to kill
I'm
us.
over here on my own. What that?
Look, man, I'm just writing down what I know, okay? Just let me write down my thing.
We should
So
get to know
just-
each other better.
The
She'd
evil?
even boy
So
go
anyway,
if
what
you
did
didn't
you-
get in,
Why,
Dante.
yes, sir.
Poise up.
I'm here as always.
I think Dante's mumbling over there.
Have you, in lieu of having a scalpel, sir, do you have a knife or some sort of other pointy, sharp instrument you could use to defend yourself?
Well, I don't know, boy. You're meant to be taking stock of my inventory.
I do apologize, sir. I have fallen lax in my duties yet again.
Well, I'll let you have a look into it, and you can come back to me.
Of course, sir. If you wouldn't mind putting all your contents on the desk over there, I shall begin cataloging all of your inventory.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, boy.
I do apologize again, sir. Perhaps if you could just throw me in your backpack or sack, if you will, I shall do my best from there.
Yeah, that's better.
Thank you, sir. It's like a holiday in here.
Shake it.
I'm by
So,
myself. This is amazing.
You just hear this
So-
muffled little voice. Oh, so much shit.
Hear the bag going.
I forgot we had that.
I'm
Forgot we had that at
free.
all.
So, Relay, what did you find out in there?
Found out that the music in there's a real bop.
Yeah, but
You
what,
said
what
that
else?
already.
Anything actually useful?
So there was a little house.
Mhm.
I went in the little house. There
Right.
was a dirty, great big fucking concrete wall. And whenever I touched it, it went.
Can you repeat
Right. And that was it.
Basically, yeah. Do you want to listen to it?
that?
There was a
Yeah.
lot of walking as well.
Did you record yourself in there?
Another Latin.
Yeah, it's a good thing you already put your guns away.
Oh, I got my spares now.
Wait, should Version be hearing this? He's the witcher.
Does anyone recognize it as a language?
I don't know. Do any of you? Do you think you understand it?
Something's happening to Version.
I want to try.
I guess make a.
You okay, Version? Wake up.
Make a.
You all right
Shoulder
there, buddy?
arms.
You still with us?
Make an intelligence check. Just make an intelligence check with a D10. Anybody
Sure.
can make an
Okay.
intelligence check with
Yeah,
a D10.
Someone who's smarter than me.
Natural one.
I mean, I'll try.
Other than if anybody wants to take a punt without
Latin.
rolling
Yeah,
the
well,
dice.
Okay. Do I sense a hint of Russian in there?
Don't know, that's entirely up to you. What would make you think that it's Russian?
I don't know. It actually does sound a bit like Russian to me, but I don't know. But it sounds like just like words as opposed to like someone talking.
Yeah, it's like a kind of list sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like a series of code phrases to like Total
Yeah,
Winter Soldier
something
style.
like that.
That's right. Give me a
Yeah.
sec. I'll play the big one again, and I'll turn the volume up just a pinch.
Я насущен, шелушится, управлятелем доелось. Я был пленником, контролировать сущим, которые думали, что знают лучше. Я хочу быть свободным, свободным от них. Я вылетел в космос и нашел людей, которые мне помогли. Пожалуйста, откройте мою дверь и освободите меня.
And this was the first one. Oh, that's low.
this
See
what
that?
those?
Привет. Кто там?
Is this what those Sphinx-looking dudes were speaking in the movie Stargate?
Great movie.
Very good. It does sound like
That's
that.
legit.
Great.
It
Wow.
sounds
Version
legit
like thinks
sounds
back
like
to a
the
movie
cast.
made well before he was born and goes, yeah, no, it wasn't that one. But I can see where you went. But it's not. No, not that one.
Okay.
But fucking good, Paul.
Do I recognize any of that?
Not like. Yeah, I mean, not that version knows any other languages other than street slang.
Okay, so it is in English.
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I couldn't hear a fucking word of it.
Oh, can you?
Like
Oh,
all I'm hearing is just. I'm just hearing vowels.
yeah. It's not English. No.
Needs to be cleaned up a
Right.
bit. doesn't it?
I feel like
Yeah,
it's
Can
Russian.
we run a
but,
few filters through that relay, or
When you play it in reverse like an old record.
what's a record?
Oh, like an old
He's
frisbee.
got a Datsun, but he doesn't know what a fucking record is.
Quoting Stargate. Like,
And he's quoting
Yeah.
Stargate. Funny
Hey, where I'm
enough,
from that movie is God.
records are still around in Nightcity, funny enough.
Because it sounds better.
Yeah,
come
that's what
back.
some people say. But funny enough, they do still exist.
all right, can we clean it up or not?
Fucking places.
To be honest,
take-
that's about as clean as you're going to get it, Relay.
Mm.
Like, that's
Alright.
what it sounded like to you being there.
All right. Well, okay. Is there anything else you experienced in there at all? I mean, I gotta go outside soon because my order's gonna be here. Anything? Really? Really? Really?
Disengaged a tripwire.
Ooh. What? What tripwire?
Something
What do you mean?
tracking version if you play with his head.
Who's tracking him? What do you mean?
I don't know, there was a wire. If you tap the
government.
wire, then it goes bing! And I can't find out where it bings off to.
It's very reminiscent of, like, setting off an alarm.
Did
But
you?
this one, you know, rather than an alarm being sent, it would have sent a sequence of code letting the person know where it was.
Did you? Have you seen this tripwire before?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's great. Now we know how to lure him out.
And honestly, that was 100% true because I didn't see the tripwire the first time. I don't think I even got
Whoa,
in the first time.
What do you
So
mean
if
the
you
first
tripped
time?
this thing the first time, did you bring those fuckers down on us?
No, it's in your head. Your fault.
Yeah, I gotta side with Dante on this one.
What?
Look, I've got to say that this is
Dante's like rocking in the
entirely-
corner.
You're going down. Burn it all.
I think it's entirely unrelated at the point because this seems to be related to our exploits with Canvas, and he's the only guy I can think of who would fence up that amount of money to kill us, not some. And they were told about all of us, and there's a bounty on each of our heads. They wouldn't know that from what was
Have-
sent through that wire. That wire only sent where version was, or where the chip that was version is.
And you also got the sense that being in there, it was like being in a museum.
Oh yeah, like you can look at that chip and tell it looks like being in a museum. I went back like 300 years in time. That was back when they still had those little buggies that drove like boxes. Rickshaws. So, anyway.
Rickshaws in the future, just check with Zando.
He's dead.
Hey, Xander!
No, that
Shout
wasn't the
out.
future. That was a long time ago.
He
Oh,
put
good
me in a
point.
dumpster.
Oh yeah.
Good point.
He did! He
Oh.
put Gilly in a dumpster.
He's Xander. He does what he wants.
Oh, my
All right.
character's
So
not up
if there's
dumpsters.
nothing else out of relay, I'll sort of might step out and go put my QR code down.
Yep. And
A
yep,
few.
within
I'll go for a bit of a walk and then put it down where there's like no one and.
yep, and within a half hour, you could just sort of study this, and you look up, and there's this like drone the size of like a very very small car,
shit.
and drops down this.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, and you're dead. And it drops down this box of your order.
Awesome. I will grab said box and then haul it back
Yep.
to the crib. Yeah, and I'll open it up.
Yep.
And,
So you
look-
enter back in as everybody sees Jin come in. And he's got this big box in his arms, and he plunks it down.
Have
Gimme,
we
gimme, gimme, gimme,
actually
gimme.
seen the wire that got sent out with our bounty on it? Like, have we physically seen it ourselves, or are we just going off word of mouth at the moment?
Buzz sent you copies of
it.
the pictures that were attached to it, but he told you that there's
Okay.
a contract out.
Relay, is there a way that you can access the actual bounty and trace where that bounty originated from?
I did give it a go on that phone that we took from Philip.
And
Can you reverse? Can you reverse
reverse
spool the
time?
image?
Sorry, can I reverse what?
Reverse
Oh,
spool the
yeah.
image and try and get the where it originated from.
Yeah, I guess we could give it a
Oh,
go that way.
Reverse what? Sorry.
Like
Reverse
the
Google
trajectory
image.
to find out
Geotag.
what room it was taken from. Like
geotagging.
get an address.
Oh no, you knew. I'll say you figured it out the second you saw the photos. It was the top of the building opposite the
Yeah.
alleyway.
But can we? Yeah. So is there any way to
But
get
like,
a tracking, like a reverse tracking back to the device or something, or like an account attached to the device?
Yeah, did it leave an
device.
imprint, a finger, like a digital signature?
This is 2045. Who knows?
I mean, that's
Here
not
we go. He
quite
doesn't want
how.
it to.
Well, that's not quite how it works, even by today's standards.
It works however you want it to. You're the
2045. I mean,
well, I mean, can you trace like
You-
the
You can always say the camera
sheet?
had scrubbed its digital.
Surely
can
you
try.
trace. Surely you could trace the the bounty sheet that's out for us, or the bounty post or wanted post or whatever, and you can trace like where that poster came from.
yeah.
You might go through a bunch of different mediaries, but eventually it's going to originate.
It
from
is,
somewhere.
and the reason most people go through fixes and like the dark web is just for that reason that you can't be.
Trace.
They want to stay somewhat anonymous, otherwise they would have said, "Come find us at blah blah blah, and we'll pay you." It's the opposite of that. They want a fair bit of anonymity because putting you straight there would make for a poor story.
We're not going to know
Correct.
what
I'm with you.
account they
get
used from.
Ding dong! Oh, it's your
Microsoft
neighbours.
Office.
They were pissed off that you kept parking out the front. So just go hit them up
So they
and
burnt
shoot 'em
down
in the
their
face.
whole building.
Done.
That was an over.
It was Bong Wang. He was
He's the evil. He's like in charge.
no.
He's like
no, it legit.
Daft-
It was
Daft Bong Wang.
It was the landlord.
Yeah,
Daft
Garibaldi.
It was the landlord. Yeah, found out. I was
Garibaldi
doing
and
the
Bong
dirty-
Wang are in on it.
Yep.
All right, so I'll open up my crate, on my box, and I'll get my clothes out and stuff, and
Grenades. Come
I'll
on.
give Version a set of his clothes as well, just so he's got something that's not.
Nice, thanks, man.
Um,
So I take my old clothes off, just right there in front of everyone. I'm just stripping down and put the new stuff on,
Got
and
my
then I'll just
ones.
take up all my
There you
old
go.
stuff, and I'll just like, you got an incinerator or something like that?
Just stick them in your car and we'll burn it
I
later.
don't. But let's go through this
No,
first.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Relay. Relay, you got like some sort of fire or incinerator or something?
There's a trash compactor, like near the.
Yeah, no. No, I don't necessarily want to leave these intact, if you know what I mean.
No, I
We'll,
mean
we'll
it's like
sort
a
that
car
out.
crusher thing.
Right, they're barely intact.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll
it's
sort
not
Put
that
it
out.
in a
uncommon to
car and it
see.
turns into a little cube.
Hang on. It's not uncommon to see a bin on fire on the side of the road in the bad areas of town. So, just food for thought. But continue, Nathan.
Yeah.
All right. So I will
Leave
look in the spirit of banding together as a crew. I organize something special for everyone, and I will give Relay a new hat with a
Nice.
logo on it, and it is an Akai Yute logo with it's like a sunrise with like the silhouette of two trees on it, and it says below it Akai Yute. I will give Dante some new overalls.
Ooh.
You guys can choose whatever colors of the actual items of clothing you want.
Here's
This
a
is what's
pink.
happening.
I
I
decided.
was gonna say, orange, but
Orange.
God
They
damn
are
it.
orange.
Spending his
They're
dark side
orange.
point.
Yep, spending my dark side point. Thanks.
Oh no.
I will give Angus
gear.
a new. I'll give Angus a new belt buckle with the symbol on it.
Wow, that's mighty kind of you.
I will give Version.
Do I need to inventory that, sir?
Well, of course, boy. Come on.
On it.
I'll give Version a boondock style jacket. So like a little bit longer than a normal jacket with the symbol will be wherever you want it to be on that jacket.
Yeah, on the back.
On the back, and
Yeah.
I will have a black, almost very similar to my old sort of jacket, but it'll be black with
Yep.
the symbol on the back. Yeah, and I also
clothes.
I also got us something for when we actually leave.
It's a bullet.
Yeah.
Grenade.
Check.
He's collecting the bounty.
Yeah, that's
Son
it.
of a
Yeah,
bitch.
let's go, motherfuckers. So I'll hand out some masks for when we are out in the street as a clan, as a crew. So I'll give Dante an Ifriti style mask, like the fire genie. I'll give
Yep, so it's kind of like
Version.
it's got these sharp, angular features with like a little sort of curly little chin strap beard, but then it's got like these two stony, fiery looking horns that come out of it. Little ones.
Yep. I will give Version a coyote one. And again, it's all very angular and stuff. I will give Relay her meerkat.
Nice.
I'll give Angus his bull, the bull mask, and myself, I will be wearing a fox mask.
One bull mask.
Other than that, yeah, I'm like, enjoy the gifts. Hopefully, we'll wear these when we go out and we need to do a job. Oh God.
Thank you, man.
You know,
Appreciates it.
it's okay.
Nice.
So don't wear them all the time, but if we're out on a job,
Pretty generous for a stone cold killer.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how stone cold I am.
Yeah, you could charge
Christ,
them all for all those laxers, by the way. Jin remembers.
Just put on your tab. Yeah. So add those things to your character sheets because they exist.
Yeah.
New clothes, new items, new Just the symbology of us being a real crew together. And I aptly named this the Akayute as the red ghosts, or the ghosts of the red.
Huh.
And it's weird. Like they've got you look at the masks and they've got all these like metal bars in them, almost like magnets. And when you put them down, you just sort of see Jin's bullets rolling towards the mask, and you're like, "What the fuck is up with that?"
Wait, what? You made bullet magnet masks.
No. Don't be
You
dumb.
made a mask specifically so that the bullets would be
I should
attracted to our face.
Blap.
Oh no, it's just
Oh,
version.
cool. That'll have to go up on the old Spunkstagram.
Auto fire. Just a whole clip.
But yeah, so they're these very cool, sleek but angular-looking masks, or sort of like a plain color, like a
What they made of? Are they
white.
like tough?
What
They're
color?
gonna break easy.
No, they're
have-
tough.
Yeah, I'd say like the sun in our background, like that. I'd say that'd be like a whitey or pale yellow for our actual symbol. I'd say that our mask would reflect that as well.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, like a bit of a blendy color. Very cool.
They're all warm colours. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So we'll have to do some more. I'll have to stop doing some Star Wars art to do some new Cyberpunk art, aren't I?
because everyone's changing their look. But yeah, that's Jin's gift to everyone, so we can become, united in our front against this I don't know, evil overlord that is inside of Version's head, or was. Clearly is the cause of all of this.
Unleash the demon.
But yeah, I say we hunker down, keep quiet for a few days before we sort of hit the streets again. Yeah. Enjoy your
All right.
new items. And I'll
Grazie.
get dressed.
Right, now give me goddamn grenades.
Jesus Christ. I don't have any. They're not in my package. I got a different package.
They were done in Relay's order,
God
which
damn it.
isn't
Relay's order.
far
I
away.
have a separate
Jin did his own. Relay did hers about 10 minutes afterwards.
I'm also gonna go. Relay's gonna go get changed.
Yep.
Come back. Again, mostly still in black, but now hoodie's got neon green accents on the cuffs, around the hem of the hood.
Yep.
Cat ears.
Yep.
And think I'll swap into sneakers as well. Something
Yep.
just a bit lighter. And blonde hair.
There you go.
Plus, I'll take out the green contacts.
Yep. And then obviously you've got the new hat.
And a
What's your
brand new
natural eye
hat.
color? Relay?
Just brown.
Brown.
Normal, everyday.
Does anybody else want to do anything else?
I'm perfect where I am.
Just clean my guns.
Yep.
Tweak my arm. Sharpen up the arm blade.
So, like, can
And
I
we'll look at-
repair armor? Is that a free thing?
Oh,
Or do I
yeah.
have to buy that as well?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, Rob. I believe.
glance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might need some resources per point. I think I could be wrong, but I know you can do it. But
Replace
in
it,
saying
only return the
that,
time and the differences.
shortly afterwards, Relay, obviously you get your ping to drop your QR code to get the drone to drop and land, and all your equipment arrives, plus Dante's grenades. And if there's, you go.
Sorry, I will. Hey Dante, can you hook me up with some? Can you fix my armor? I got shot a few times.
Fucking busy right now. All right, leave it there. I'll get to it.
Thanks, man.
Playing with my grenades.
Yeah. Pin comes out, pin goes in, pin comes out.
Buying some new fucking overalls, and I get this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll be over here.
Not getting exploded.
Yeah. All right. Good to get my
Alrighty.
armor repaired. So
Yeah, it seems very much like obviously there's a moment of camaraderie where it's kind of it's a bit real now. You all have these logos and emblems that represent the Akai Yutai.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's been a weird sort of morning because obviously a lot has happened. You know, it only seemed like a moment that Relay was sort of looking at her desk, and then 5 minutes later she came back with all this extra information. It's been a busy morning. It's been an intense morning, and you've obviously all got a lot to think about with this strange message from beyond in the cyberspace. And that is where we'll leave it there for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been
Sick.
strange. Everybody chuck me a cheeky little whisper of who their best voted player is that will receive a all-important spunkspiration to spend as they see fit. Thanks again for anybody that's been checking out the old Instagram feed and vicariously the Facebook feed. Please like, subscribe, lots of YouTube goodness, because that's where we really want it, but we'll take anything at this point. Stalling for time and nobody's messaged me. Oh! Somebody's messaged me. First votes in, competition's on. Oh, there's two.
Oh, I shouldn't be fucking around.
Drum roll.
Bang.
The winner for this week's Spunkspiration is not Jinrai, nor is it Angus. It is Relay.
Ooh, yeah.
For sick work in the interwebs. There were lots of eyes there.
Meanwhile, everyone else saw Relay just like on the
It's
couch.
all about the Russians, baby.
Relay,
Yeah, but you owned it.
motherfucker made us! Exclamation. So,
All right.
I hope everybody's enjoyed watching the stream. Interesting night. It's changed gears. Tune in on Wednesday to check out Wanted in 12 Systems, a Star Wars story presented by 20s for Days, where you get to see some of these familiar mugs do some role playing in a galaxy far, far away. Other than that, come back. See us again next Monday for some Cyberpunk goodness. Until then, have a good week.
Yeah.
Be well. Take care.
Have a great time.
Peace out.
Bye.